when work and play mix together, that is true success.
Before I found Heather, life felt hard. I felt stuck. I had a newborn baby. I felt that I had to get my stuff in order to be the best mom for her. And with that, I was also at a corporation that I was not happy at. I was to the point where every day I woke up and would just cringe that I had to go to work. I was angry. I was very angry. Everybody around me walked on eggshells. I would come home and just constantly yell. I had this feeling inside me that there was more, and I had no idea what that was. And so when I found Heather's podcast, and this woman was just so raw and real and no BS, I thought to myself, holy smokes, like, is this a real thing? Can you really, like, help somebody doing this? Can this be my life? Can I have this ease? Can I have this joy? Can I have this time freedom, financial freedom? I wish I would have asked for help sooner. Heather's no BS approach and just coming up to me and being like, hey, like, this is the life that you want. This is what you said you wanted. Like, you can't run away from these things. You have to go through to get to the other side. And so that was the biggest aha for me, was that I am in control of my life and I am in control of my future and everything around me. Trust your gut. You don't know what you don't know. And so investing in someone and in a program holds you accountable to a level that you never even thought possible. One of the very first mindset shifts that I had around investments in myself is that I can always create more money, but I cannot create more time. And then as far as, fear of failure, we all feel like we're gonna fail. And facing that fear head on and being with a group of women and a coach who knows how that feels really helped me see that we just learn to fail forward in a very short amount of time. My husband started to see improvements, and there hasn't been a day that we haven't been thankful that I took the leap and joined the program. Heather is different than anybody I've ever spoken to or worked with, because she's been there, she's done that. Her cancer story and facing death and learning how to live really resonated with me. While I have never been in that position, I still felt like I was dying on the inside. And so her story inspired me that, if she can come back from that, then anybody can do it. And she has a no BS approach. I loved that she is so relatable, and it's not just strategy and mindset, it's all of the things. Like, you learn how to overcome fear and limit alignment in all areas of your life, not just one, and really personalizing it and individualizing it to fit your needs.
Hey ladies, I'm back. Another day, another podcast. And I wanted to share an experience that I had yesterday while I was surfing in Tofino. Being on this retreat with high-level women, high-performing women, the ambitious go-getters, has been truly magical. And oftentimes I find myself in situations where I'm the smartest one at the table. And what I mean by the smartest one at the table is not that I legit am so smart and I'm always the smartest one at the table, but it's surrounding yourself with people at like where you're at in your life and in your business or above. This is the importance of finding your people, finding your tribe. And we've been here for a few days and we've been talking about, how women are hardwired for connection, and the traditional models of community and, creating your village, all of that has kind of died, and we need each other. So when we have pockets of time like this, when people say, hey, let's get together, let's, collaborate, let's make magic happen, We feel so lit up, we feel full, and then we back into our lives, and we're like, what's missing? What's missing? And it's like, but you fucking just had it. So how can you create more of that in your life? How can you integrate more of what you just experienced into your life? So here's what I often find is, you stop yourself like, oh, I can't go. I can't do that. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. My family can't be without me. And your shit comes up. Your fear and all of the blocks that stop you from living your best life come up and try to keep you safe. So yesterday we went surfing in Tofino, and this was the first time that I went surfing in full wetsuit. They call it the Canadian bikini. But where I am from, we don't really surf, and any surfing that I've done has been in warmer climates. So it was really humbling because, one, you look ridiculous because you have like this Spanx, literally like every aspect of your body except for like your eyeballs. You even have like a little hood on. And there was a big, big current yesterday. And so we all went out and we were, surfing and loving the waves and just open to the experience. And then after, we're sitting on the beach and we're just talking about work and life and, parenting and everything else. And as you're sitting there, nobody's judging you, but you're saying like, oh, I'm interested in this, or I'm looking for this. And someone's like, I have somebody for you. I know this person. I'm going to connect you to that person. And that is where the magic happens. When you surround yourself with like-minded people, you then know, one, you're not alone. Two, you have those connections, you create those connections. And when you cultivate and create those connections, you can act and grow and up-level and evolve. And this is the true power of sisterhood. This is the true magic that happens when women, let themselves be seen. Let themselves insert into community. Allow themselves to not only want what they want, but realize the impact that is going to make on the world. Realize that is the impact that's going to change the world. And too often we stay stuck in old paradigms of who women should be and cut off that energy. And so yesterday when I was in the water, there was this, big current, and it's pulling me one way. And, I get up and I'm walking, and this surf instructor's like, come on, Heather, come this way. And I'm like, I'm trying. And it felt like a representation for life and the current culture of motherhood and, what that means for women. And so you're constantly pulling, it's pulling you in one direction, and you're like, I don't want to go in that direction. I want to go in the other direction. And this is the beautiful thing. These women, they're like, come on, you can do this. And so I just kept going. I'm like, I can't. They're like, yes, you can, keep going. And then they're showing me some tips and techniques and strategies to like get there. And then when I get close enough, they grab my hand and they pull me closer. But I had to make the choice to go against the current. I had to make a choice to listen to them. I had to make a choice to keep going. And then a wave comes, you get on your board, you paddle, you get up, you fall. And what do? You get back up. You go against the current again. And you rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And then you take a break. And so when we returned, there was half of us that went, half of us that were doing other things. And some of the women were like, oh my God, you guys are glowing. Man, I can't wait to go surfing. Like, you're just glowing, you're beaming. And I said, yes, the power of community, the power of nature, the power of pushing yourself to go against the current. There is one thing, they say go with the flow, and that's true. But when your soul is craving going in the opposite direction Like when your soul is craving that, not when your head is craving that, when your soul is craving that, and you go in the opposite direction, that is when the magic happens. That is when your soul feels aligned. That is when you know you are in alignment in your life. And I wouldn't have gotten in that water yesterday if it weren't for those women. I wouldn't have tried so hard. I wouldn't have challenged myself. I would have stopped and given up. So know that you need your people. You need to find them. They are out there, but you cannot hide anymore. You do not need to suffer. Enrollment is now open. Hey ladies, guess what? Have you been secretly wondering how you can work with me one-on-one and also get access to my amazing community of like-minded women who are here to blaze their own path in parenting and life? If you are, head on over to Mom is in Control, as we are now accepting applications for Mastery and Soul Elite. These are two different levels of coaching. One is the foundation of conscious parenting, emotional intelligence, helping you feel in alignment with your time and your energy. And the other one is for 6- and 7-figure established business owners who want to up their leadership game and create sustainability in their lives. So for those of you who apply in May, you have sweet access to some amazing bonuses, which I will talk throughout the podcast in the coming days. So head on over to momisincontrol.com, fill out your application, and once you do, you'll get on the phone with someone on my team for an introductory call, and then you and I will connect. Just know you are very capable of making magic happen in your life, and you have the courage to do it.